How are we doing? Music is popping today, damn. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Just mess with this real quick. Close that. Also close that. Does anybody else get like terrible anxiety when there's like too many tabs open? Is it just me? I swear it's just not good. Perfect. Happens to me with like everything, like notifications on my phone, or happens to me with Discord, which is kind of like a weird one. Every once in a while I'll get such a like weird, I'm in too many Discords and I'm guessing this is the same for like most people, but I don't participate in any except like 2 of them. And yet I'm in like 20 different Discord servers, and it gives me like acute anxiety. Every single time I look at the list and I see all of them, it makes me like want to leave them. Which I do every once in a while. I remember a couple years ago, I was accidentally acquainted with this girl streamer. She was like not humongous, but she was like bigger than your average streamer. She was probably like averaging like 50-60 concurrent viewers or something like that, and she was just like a friend of a friend. I had a male friend who had an insane crush on her, and they would like play together sometimes, and I ended up playing like a couple Dead by Daylight games with this girl, and she was like fine, but she was like too much of a streamer in the common, I don't know, like too loud, too screamy, saying too many things that don't mean anything. You know, like the streamer thing where you're just talking to like fill the void, kind of like what I'm doing right now, but like with slightly less of a point. She was too much like that, and she had like insane pick me energy, right? Like everything that was going on had to like revolve around her at all times, which is fine for the most part, but like not my thing, right? So anyway, she sends me a friend request on Discord, which whatever, you know, we played a couple games together, and then she invites me to her Discord, and I was like, okay, you're on that grind, like I respect it. And we never played again, and we never talked again, like at all whatsoever. And then a couple months later, I hadn't sent a single message in her Discord or participated in any way, shape, or form. Like I just clicked the accept button when she sent me the invite, and that was it. And a couple months later, I left her Discord server. And I kid you not, within like the hour, she had messaged me, and she was like, why you leave my Discord? Sorry, she didn't. It was a text. I don't know how. I don't know what her tone was, but she sent me, why did you leave my Discord? And I said, I panicked because I don't like confrontations or having any sort of like negative interaction with anyone ever. So I just like made up a dumbass lie about how I was going on vacation, and I was like cleaning up my servers because notifications stress me out or something stupid like that. And she never answered me. And that was like the end of that. And I just like, I've had like 2 Discord servers in my years, mostly for just like my friends, and you know, now for like my community and stuff. And they aren't like super active, and they're not huge, right? But despite the fact that they're not ginormous, and I like sort of know who's in them, I would never be able to tell you if somebody left my Discord unless I spoke to them like routinely, right? Like, well, I know there's like some third party like websites and apps for like you sign up for them like on Instagram, for example, so you can see who unfollowed you on Instagram. Don't do stuff like that. It's terrible for your mental health. I know from experience. So like I'm sure there's like something like that for Discord, but it's just like funny to me that she's doing that, you know? And you confront every single person that leaves your Discord server, and also like why. Maybe she was asking like genuinely if there was like a reason why, but then I don't know why she just never said anything again. I don't know, like it was just weird behavior because again, I never watched her stream, never subbed, never followed. I never participated like whatsoever, so I don't understand why she would even care to message me about leaving her Discord. Anyway, so that's like a weird, funny story. I don't know. But anyway, it happens. Moral of the story is don't be weird, guys. Being weird's not nice. And don't obsess over your social media. It's not healthy. Me open up the game. We're gonna be playing some disco today. I am very excited. We're probably gonna finish Wednesday today. Maybe do a little bit of Thursday. I don't know, it got kind of crazy last time that we played, not gonna lie. Oh, did you guys I saw that the best books of the 21st century list came out from the New York Times, and I was just like lightly perusing it, and I kid you not, I've only looked about 50 of them. I'm trying to see the rest of them. I don't think I've read a single one of the books on this list. See, the 5th season by N.K. Jemisin is in here, so like I own that book. At least I own it, and I am planning on reading it. But every single other one, some of them I've heard of, but most of them I have no fucking clue what they are, which I think is so interesting. There's like almost no fiction books here whatsoever. Obviously, there's no young adult. There's very little fantasy. I mean, the 5th season, like I said, is on here, which is nice, I guess. I haven't even seen a single like Stephen King book, which I thought was interesting. Kind of reminds me of when back in the day when I used to like actually care. I would watch like the Oscars and stuff like that, and for like movie of the year, they never had anything interesting. Not okay, I'm not that's not what I meant. It's not that they never had anything interesting, but it was always like this serious stuff, right? It was always like the big dramas, the historical stuff, the make you cry, you know, the dramatic stuff. They never had the fun adventures or the spooky horror movies or the thrillers in there. It was always like the uppity, you know, highbrow stuff. And I was like, I was always weirded out by it because like, are you really telling me that none of the less serious movies could become movie of the year? I always thought it was really weird, because I understand like most, a big chunk of horror movies are not great, but my god, there's been some horror movies out there that are like intensely influential, and they never get like nominated for stuff like that, which I thought was really interesting. But anyway, I'm gonna stop yapping about things that I don't know. We're gonna pause the music. There we go. Gonna get in there. Getting in there, bro. Let's go. Okay. Alright, we just finished talking to Miss Orange and found out some groundbreaking stuff about the murder that happened. Primarily that the guy that's hanging outside is not a rapist, which I thought was kind of crazy. Like legitimately kind of wacky silly. So like, what do we do now? Do we confront the Hardy Boys? Oh, so much is happening. I'm overwhelmed. All right. When Kim's not around to stop you, ask Miss Orange about what she heard from her room the night before you emerged into reality. She must know something. And then question Kaji about the dead man. She can talk about him right now, but you need specifics, height, build, etc. to confirm your autopsy. Ask a little later when she has had time to collect herself. Speak to the assault victim, confront the Hardy Boys. Okay, so that's something that we need to do. It is actually confront them. Stupid. Payment is down. Perform a closer inspection of the body arriving at cause of death. This needs a form to be filled in 3 parts. Ugh. Boring. Ask another about the tattoo's possible meaning. Interesting. Ask Kuno the kid throwing rocks what he knows. I really don't want to talk to Kuno, I'll be honest. Check the trap in Lance and Barth northeast of the Feld building. Check the trap morologist set up in the cryptozoologist camp. Zoologist. Why can't I ever say that the first time? The horrific necktie is getting ready for the end game. For the love of God, do not remove it till the magic happens. Hold on to the spirits and wait for the signal. Okay, I'm stressed about that. We're not doing that. Find booze and drink it. Who put the clothes in the trash? Analyze Gary's composture to find out if he's hiding more. Interesting. Find a way into a secret passage. I wish I know how to do that. Wait, can I just like, maybe I just equip the crowbar? Maybe? And just break in, right? Let's do it. Who is this? Who is this? Very suspicious. Not gonna lie.
You see a heavy steel door, the cobalt blue, the door, the challenge.
Pull on the door hard.
The steel doesn't even tremble.
Put your weight into
Now
it.
you're hanging from the handle. The door remains immobile. Okay, it was a challenge, and you failed. What now, loser?
Cool. I love when that happens. It's my favorite thing. All right, Garte, talk to me. I need to analyze your composture.
Hey, was there something you needed?
Well, well. Bringing in that new bird sure made a difference in his attitude.
Garte, I saw another thing at the whirling.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
Why would I want to snitch on her? Yeah,
oh, yes,
we know
that
about
door. Sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door. Yes. What else? Yes.
Never mind. We'll analyze them some other time, I guess. This is what I studied law for. We want to do this right now. Is there anything else we should do first?
Again, you find yourself looking at that big old window. Nothing. Just black tangles like the hair of an old woman.
I need to stop taking morale damage. This is not good. I'm gonna have to keep spending my money on drugs. but not the fun kind. You know? Oh, you know who I haven't spoken to?
A small
Mañana.
cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs.
Does
They
anyone know
all
how to
bear
do
the
math?
Saint
Is this a
Baptiste
good...
Pharmaceutics logo.
Is this a better deal than this? What is 90 plus 90? 180? 180? Yes, 180 plus 90. Oh, this is a better deal.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay.
Huge. Thank you. Thank you. Money lost. No, money well spent. More like. Man, I'm so proud of myself. I know how to do math. Look at that. Alright. Let's talk to him, see if there's anything fun that he wants to say to me.
How can I help you?
Never mind, he doesn't want to say anything fun to me. That's fine. Oh, hey Dio, how's it going? Happy early birthday. Thank you. Yeah, it's tomorrow, but obviously I'm not streaming tomorrow, so we're low-key celebrating today. I'm not huge on actually like celebrating birthdays, so I figured I would just mention it and then keep going about my day like nothing happened.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man.
Why are all my rolls so bad? I don't want to ask Kuno about anything. Man. I don't like this. Hey Kuno, how's it
Kuno's
going?
like Kuno's dad? Kuno doesn't give a fuck about anything.
I know you don't give a fuck about anything, don't you worry. Yeah, so we need to ask about the rest of the armor. These kids always like, they always destroy me. Like, my tolerance is so low. I can only handle like a couple slurs and then I get too nervous and I have to leave, you know? Yeah, you remember? If only I believed in child abuse, dude. This would be so much easier. I wish I could just like I just want to slap some sense into them, you know? You know what I mean? Let's talk about your shack again. Maybe you're keeping the armor in there?
What do you want with it?
Never mind.
Good call, Pigmeister.
All right, let's discuss
Don't
these
come and
illegal
talk to
narcotics
Queen waiting for you
again.
to fucking man up. In there is Kuno's violent dad on steroids. Kuno's dad does steroids and speed. If you can take him, you can have half the speed.
You're so generous, dude. Thanks. How much material are we talking about? Just how much material?
Okay. Kuno's listening.
Wait, I have indeed not made up my mind. Wait. What's going on here? What did I make my mind up about? Been waiting for you to fucking man up. Oh, does he want me to, I think he wants me to, like, dump his dad so he can be the drug lord. I'm going in there all guns blazing to get the speed because I need it. I'm going in there, but not for the speed. I'm going for the most violent man in Revachol. I'm a narc, Kuno. I don't I just want to ask him about the armor. I don't want to deal with his dad. This man might kill me. Right? No.
Kuno.
Another sane decision, detective.
Ah, thanks, my dude. Oh, wait. Let's ask about the
Shit, no,
body.
pig.
Don't tell
Yeah,
the
yeah.
big shit, Kuno.
Shut the fuck up, Kuno-S. Watch your goddamn mouth. Yeah, Kim, help me.
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
You have no idea what the usual is. Just ask whatever comes to mind.
Where's the rest of his armor?
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
How come?
Kuno's fuckgimp's got one big thing wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant. Look at him. Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
Oh, okay. Where?
Oh, come on. He's just pretending that he doesn't care because he's too small for the armor.
Oh, he's self-conscious about his height. You're just too small for the armor. What do you mean you threw it away? I taunt him. I taunt him? Why would I taunt him? To show him who's boss, yeah? But then he gets mad at me. I don't think he responds well to authority whatsoever, but no, you know what? Maybe I match the energy. I haven't matched his energy yet. Maybe that's what needs to happen. IRL, I'm shit talking this kid, but just kidding.
Get the fuck out of here trying to fuck on me with that midget shit. Kuno's 12. He's huge.
He's 12? Oh, what happened to you, buddy? What?
What are you? Fucking 80. When Kuno's 80, Kuno can fit 4 of you in Kuno. Fuck out of here.
Trying to fuck on Kuno. Fuck out of here.
Okay, well that didn't... No, that went fine. That went fine. It could have been a lot worse. What do you mean you threw it
Kuno
away?
tried to get the helmet on. It was too big.
He performs a kickoff on the imaginary helmet.
Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That shit means nothing to Kuno.
You threw it in the sea?
Yeah, that shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk.
Monks don't do drugs, buddy.
You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gate.
Wait, he's got some vocabulary for a 12-year-old. What the fuck does a troubadour mean? Yeah, what do you mean troubadour?
Yeah, cocking boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit? Came around pretending like he cares about cows?
Cow is code for something. I'm just not sure what right now.
So yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuno's armor. Go to the gate. Ask him yourself.
To the gates? They did a good job making him seem like a 12-year-old that knows cuss words. Yeah, they really did. Hawk in boots. Jolly Union. He's not talking about Evrat, right? I mean, he doesn't leave. He's not the walking type, right?
Yes, this troubadour has it. You can feel it.
You know who he was? He just explained to me who he was in his own twisted way. Do you know how I got up there? Up where? Have you seen anyone suspicious around? Let's just go one by one, right? You know who he was.
Kuno's fuck gimp. Kuno uses the fuck gimp for target practice.
Okay. This is code for this guy. Cool. Got it.
End of conversation. Very strong. You should be this stoic.
Okay. I'll strive to be. Do you know how it got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happen?
You heard Kuno? Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Kuno wasn't regional. Why is that so funny? What do you mean it wasn't in Revachol? And isn't Revachol the country? Where the fuck were you, my dude? Yeah, where did you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking...
Yeah, you lying little bastard.
Mesco.
I got you.
Or, I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Oh, where is this Night City at?
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis. And you don't need to know. Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant.
Girl, I got you in the bag. Did you know that? In a bag. Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
You're so funny. Like I didn't just predict you were gonna say that, you little shit.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty Kuno.
Colorful language. Very florid. I love it. More on this later. Right now, let's talk about something
You're
else.
testing Kuno's patience here.
You're tasting my patience right now, you child. I want to discuss the body with you again, Kuno.
The fuck about it?
That's
You're
it? That's all I
testing-
get?
Get lost.
Can we stop? Please, can we stop it? Please stop. I have more questions about the
Yeah.
crime scene.
The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck do you want?
Not showing him the mug.
Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Let's talk about your shack
The
again.
fuck do you want
Nope,
with it?
never mind. Okay, yeah, let me out of
Kuno
here.
does-
Thank you. Bye. Bye. Fuck you. Bye. What have we learned? Go to the harbor gates. Ask the Jolly Mesk about the armor. I don't remember what Mesk means. There's too many fake places and fake races. Jolly Mesk. Who's at the harbor gate? Who is Jolly? It can't possibly be the right to work guy, right? He's not very jolly, is he? Maybe he's jolly with kids. Who would be jolly with Kuno though? Like, that's psychotic. Is it fine that I'm just walking around with a crowbar? I hope nobody feels intimidated. Alright, you bitch. Is it you? Are you jolly?
Went native on the cheap.
Shut up.
You did the right thing with Measurehead. The ballerina
Oh.
antics won you the fight.
Sorry. I shouldn't have skipped that. Went native on the chief, huh? He nods in approval. Those ballerina antics were reckless. Should have just punched him in the throat. Points. Style
Let's
points.
talk about our right to work.
Where exactly are you
What's it to
from?
you?
Curiosity, going to figure out this strike mess routine part of the
Am I a
investigation.
suspect? Done no crimes. I only fight for the rights of people.
Yeah, I already got that. I'm interested in your
We're all
background.
workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill.
I don't really drink, but work has taken me to some. Which one was
Worked
it?
at Territorial. Ring a bell?
I'm feeling spicy today. Yeah, I've been there.
Uh-huh. It was a long time ago.
Okay, never mind. He's not the jolly fellow. Manana's sort of jolly, right? Hey, guy.
Hola, wandering man.
Oh,
can
it
I
is
help you?
him. Hey, you're the man in boots at the gates. Kuno said you know about the armor.
The little boy had the good on his promise.
His promise.
To get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me. Pardon the choice of words. Not mine.
No, I know.
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know? So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, the cops in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock.
Classic Kuno stuff. Hi, Natty. How's it going?
Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes.
One move is all it takes. We end up in prison, hey? So Kuno used us to what, scare you?
It's a minor nuisance. It's all good.
No, yeah, you're all good. You don't have to be scared. You go into place taking a swig from this
He
flask.
thinks, not yet. Better to get this business out of the way. Sweeter then.
Ah, yes. It's like when I eat all the food that I don't want to eat and leave the fries for last. I get it. The probe into the armor, what did
I
you
learned
learn?
that people don't want to talk to a drunk union man about some armor.
Interesting.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part.
What sort of technical
I
stuff?
did some research into this armadura. let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off.
How does it come off?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw. Too hard to remove. So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia.
Hi, Epi. How's it going? Welcome. 4 pieces helmet, cuirass, gauntlets, boots. What about the leggings? Leggings. Happy birthday! Thank you. It's tomorrow, but we're celebrating today. We're going off to dinner later to a fancy Japanese restaurant, which is my fave. I'm ambitious. I'm going to find them all the pieces. Actually, I may have better things to do. Yeah, 4 pieces. What about the leggings?
Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
That's a weird answer, right? I'm ambitious. I'm going to find all the pieces. No, I'm not ambitious. I'm gonna find 1 piece. 1 is enough.
Nice and balanced. Some junior officers can take care of the rest.
Smart choice. It's only that one spot you need armor too. The one the bullet hits. Good luck if you go for those boots though. You'd have an easier time wresting the spurs off a boyadero than getting them off him.
Off him? Off who? Hey, Epi, thank you for the 70 bits. Ah, I appreciate you. How's everything going? Made any tasty stuff lately?
No problem. If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Mañana. Thank him for showing me the way.
He is sincerely grateful he is not tracking down pieces of armor right now.
Sounds good. I know the way. That's what he said. All right, let's go thank Kuno in Mañana's stead. Cute rainbow on the ground. Love that. Hey, bitch. I'm back.
Kuno's like Kuno's dad. Kuno doesn't give a fuck about anything.
I talked to Mañana about the armor.
So?
He raises his eyebrows, projecting aggressive indifference.
You should thank him.
Ooh, okay. Nothing. The tip really paid off. Good job, Kuno. He told me you promised to stick the pics on him. He said to thank you. Wasn't too keen on chasing down the armor anyway. This one does say thank you, but I kind of like number 1. This is like thanking him, right? Good job, Kuno. Suggestion. Why couldn't you be more specific? Like, you should use the one that says thank you. You got it. Things have been okay. Hope is all well with you. Made chicken quesadillas with cilantro, lime rice, refried beans from scratch, homemade salsa, homemade chipotle hot sauce, and Carolina Reaper cheddar cheese. It came out amazing. That sounds really scary. That sounds really spicy. I made Korean barbecue beef on the crock pot the other day, and it was delicious, but I put like I followed the recipe, so I put in 3 tablespoons of gochujang sauce. Paste, not sauce. Let me tell you, it was too spicy for me. Next time I'll do 2 tablespoons of gochujang. Anyway, did you like the refried beans? If you like the recipe, be a darling. Share it, please. I've been looking for one. I bet he won't like the good job. Am I trying to get him to like me still, or are we over it? But Mañana did say to say thank you to him, so I'll do this one.
Fuck, okay. Kuno's a giver like that, yes?
You look slightly confused.
Kuno sent your fat ass running around like jello.
This bitch, though. Oof. I would throw her down a well.
Look, pig. Kuno sent you to rough some people up. Kuno played you. That happened. Now you and Kuno should move on.
Good idea.
What? Now you and Kuno should move on. And then Volition said, good idea. It's a medium roll. Sure, yeah, let's move on.
That's what Kuno said. Don't be saying what Kuno said back to Kuno. Get the fuck out of here, Patterson Kuno. After this shit, you better have something real interesting to say if you want to stay in Kuno's face.
Yeah, real interesting.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Cool. Lovely child. 10 out of 10. I will send it soon. I will doctor it a bit first and send the recipe this week. Sounds good. There's nothing like perfecting recipes, right? It brings me a lot of joy. The body has to come down. The autopsy has to be autopsy has to be finished. And Keem, oh my god, what is wrong with me today? Can I help? Can I please somebody help? Kim has to be absent. He wouldn't approve. This will be devilishly tricky, so don't beat yourself up if you manage to send the body to the processing without getting a hold of the boots. What? Kim wouldn't approve of me taking the boots off? You really just want one piece of the armor. It's enough. Find and locate one piece and this one's done. Okay. I mean, sound good. Why don't we go check out the harbor? Harbor? I don't know, the other side.
Officer, God damn it. Pull yourself together, Renee. What do you want?
Renee. I have a picture of this guy, don't I? Gochujang is crazy spicy. Asian cooking is way more precise than anything I've done when you get it right though. I agree. I get this is funny. I get a gochujang paste that is labeled as mild. It's a lie. It's not mild whatsoever, but I'm sure it's significantly less spicy than the spicy version. I do recommend that. It has all that flavor. Hey, I found your guard boots.
Yes. The Debardiers Union pays me to stand vigil during the night. Not out of any political allegiance, mind you.
Sure.
I'm an old man. Don't sleep more than a few hours every night anyway, and money is tight.
I get you, boy. I get you. Why is that a thing? Why do old people sleep so little? Like most old people that I know sleep like what, 4 hours and then they're good to go. It's really weird.
He feels like he has to justify himself for some reason.
But unfortunately, gotta get back to work. Just wanted to pop in and say hello. Have a great day. You too. Thank you so much for stopping by, Epi. I appreciate it. You must have seen something on the night of the murder. Your booth looks right into the yard. I saw a picture in there. You were in it. You looked happy. Who's the girl? I'm not gonna ask that. I'm gonna ask the first one.
Yes, it does. Unfortunately, I wasn't working that night. Been on a 2-week leave since last Monday.
Why are you on leave?
It's a private matter. Nothing to do with your investigation.
You see, officer, René is the kind of man would rather die than admit he needs medical assistance or, God forbid, sick it. A real man's man is just gonna ride it out.
Testosterone.
I'm fine, goddammit.
Lovely.
Mind your own business. It's nothing. Just got to cut back on coffee.
Oh. It's his heart.
So who was working your shift that night?
No one. The bus has been unmanned since last Monday. There's no other guard. It's just me.
Okay.
No one has been guarding the container yard since last Monday.
Yes. It's not actually an issue. I mean...
Look, officer. The container yard doesn't actually need a guardsman. Never had one before René. Monsieur Claire had that booth built specially for him. It's mostly decorative.
So it doesn't matter if you're there or not?
The possibility of someone being in there is enough to discourage any ill-minded individuals.
He tries to argue.
Evrard created this job for René because
Shit, my
he
camera's
knows
in the way, like
why
always.
grabbing his pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off. A decorated Kingsman collecting tear reflects bad on the whole neighborhood. His words.
Oh god, this fucking rat. Such dependency only weakens a man further. Do or die, there is no middle ground. Renee is but one man. We need a program. Get all of the elderly back in the job market. Keeps folks motivated. Renee should rent out his services. Invest the profits. Get a few more guys, expand and repeat. There's absolutely nothing wrong with tear collecting. It's my side thing too. Oh my god. I am not gonna say that. I do love big guys looking after the small and everyone working together, but I don't like Evrat, so I can't subscribe to number one. I don't want to get the elderly back in the job market. I want to get the elderly in the market of happy vacation. Man, why are these my options? I disagree with most of them. Such dependency. I will just go completely off brand for this one then.
It's not charity. Not to me.
There's a grimace of paint on paint on the old soldier's face. Looks like he wants to add something but can't find the words. Finally, his eyes light up and he says,
I give it all I got. I earned my keep. But you're right, officer. There is no middle ground. It's do or die.
I saw a picture in there where you were in it. You looked happy. Who's the girl?
She is nobody. This is none of your concern. And I refuse to discuss my private affairs with the RCM.
The lady is Jeanne-Marie Beaulieu, and she sure as hell wasn't a nobody.
Bro, why is it where he keeps throwing his buddy under the bus? Got it. Thanks. Do we know this? Do we know this name? Does it mean anything to us?
Yes. Like I said, it would be up anyway, so might as well keep an eye out. It keeps my senses sharp.
I mean, we've done a 17% chance before, right? Let's hit it. Okay,
Still,
that's fine.
All you see is an old soldier refusing to replace his uniform with a civilian attire.
Anything else I can assist you with, officer?
No thanks. I appreciate you for trying. Man, that was rough. I didn't like that at all. We're going to a place with my favorite. Ooh. Who is that? Have we seen that before? I feel like I've been here before. Empathy. +1 empathy minus. Oh my god. Fuck it. I love being empathetic. We're taking your Hammerlage Super Sonica out for a ride on the streets of Jamrock where your heart is buried. Whoa, I love that. Empathy is king, man. Well, I certainly checked this one, I think.
Nothing has changed about.
Okay, so there was one I think is past the building. A creaking ahead, a broke axle grinding. What? What do we do about the signatures? That's what I want to know. What? Is there nothing in this area? I don't think so. Wow. That's crazy. Do we get people to sign them, or Maybe I can just talk to them about it, see what they think, because I don't want them to have to sign if they don't want to. Hey, girly boo. It's me, I'm back.
Hi, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer?
He needs to go on a date. Oh, that's not... I don't want to do that. I was asked to get your signature, hand her Everett's envelope. That's my mortal courage in this sea, by the way. No, why would I tell her that? Who am I looking for?
Oh? Who? Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
This feels final. I don't like it. I was asked to get your signature.
Were you? This says by signing, I agree to living with construction noise. What exactly is the union building?
Everett's planning to turn some of the village into a youth center.
Nice idea. Wouldn't have thought that...
Thought what exactly?
That Everett and the union have nice plans for anything. I thought they only cared about themselves. Well, I guess union members have children too.
Don't sign it.
Aye, if you say so. Probably better that way. I mean, who likes construction noise?
I caved. Yeah, we're not. No, she's right. She's right. There must be some other like sketchy reason why they would want to do this the center. You know.
The policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
I found this jacket, but it's filthy. Could you wash it for me?
I can wash it for you, but it's going to take about a half an hour. Think you can stay put for that long?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
We must run around ceaselessly. It would be torture to stay put.
I could use a breather. It's been another track and field day.
Yeah, I'll wait. I'll wait.
Well, hand it over then, and I'll see what I can do.
Let me blow my nose.
Must say, I'm proud of this one. It's pretty nice underneath all that filth. I hope you'll have an easier life in your hands.
Oh, you betcha. Thank you. Wait, what? Oh my god, she's cute! Pain threshold, half-light. Is it a jacket then? This windbreaker is like a protective cocoon, placing the wearer's torso into a pocket universe where wind, water, dirt, and fire cannot harm them. Huge writing 100% synthetic is proudly displayed on the chest. It lets absolutely no air through. Warning, items not actually fireproof. Interesting. So that instead of my... Ooh. This is a decision. This is a big, big decision. Let people take control, threaten people. Ooh, let the body, not people. And then you know, I don't think it's for me. I don't think that's for me, man. Sorry. Maybe I can sell it actually. That would be fun. What is that? Oh my god! It's stuff! That's great. How did I already take another morale damage? I hate it here. Come on, Kim. Track and field. It's fun, isn't it? Have I not been here before? Holy shit, that just doubled my wealth. Wow.
The remaining windows rattle from a strong gust of wind. They're covered in a thick layer of grime. They must have been like this for 40 years.
Lieutenant, can you make out what's inside?
No. I won't even try. You know...
He takes his glasses off.
I had a partner once. They called him Eyes, because he had to show me things. It's that bad.
This partner of his, Eyes, things didn't end well. It saddens him to say his name. Don't even ask. He wouldn't answer. Maybe some other small talk.
Can you still shoot though? Wait. Don't even ask. He wouldn't answer. Maybe some other small... This is not asking about his partner, right? Just asking about his eyes.
Well enough, actually. It's odd how that works. I'm no sharpshooter, but I pass my shooting courses 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10 times? Okay. I mean, sure, why not? That feels like that's not good enough for a police officer, but... Who am I to judge? Why you? I swear, none of these things were here before. Game. The game's trolling me.
There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and...
I'm not doing that. Where could this trap be? I was looking for the trap with the magical bugs in them. Like where am I? Do I have a map somewhere? I shouldn't I? Is this like if I hold it? Oh my god. What the hell? It takes 2 authority away? Wait a minute. Never in the history of the world has carrying a... What word am I looking for? A piece of wood with a clip on the top and papers ever lowered anybody's authority. That's not how science works. It literally gives you authority. I'm confused. It is what it is, I guess. I don't know. I can't handle it. Wait. You can imagine why calls become terrible sometimes. What?
A metal payphone under...
No. Not calling anybody. Wait.
Winter, slow to let go of Revachol. Flecks some more wet snow from above.
Look around you.
The snow falls lazily, making the beach sand paler still, mixing with the rust-colored sewage runoff. And to think, it seemed as though it were already spring.
How does it feel?
You're warm in your hat and your coat. Like a well-equipped explorer, you comfortably survey the white landscape.
What's in the west?
More winding coastlines lined with abandoned buildings. Crumbling piers, salt water lapping at their dark piles. Grey and red forgotten city blocks. What remains of the pre-revolutionary effort to gentrify the coast.
This game has beautiful writing. It makes me sad. Alright, we have an ad starting soon. So, I will be right back. I'm gonna go get a little snack. And we shall reconvene. It's me. I'm back. I got some pound cake. Okay. And beyond that,
the waters turn black. Coal City in the shadow of San Martin, a boom town. Back when coal extracted from countless shafts near the city was needed to power Revachol. No more. The coal was supplanted by petroleum from the ocean floor and hydropower from the Esperance. Everything crumbled. These days, only the weakest remain in Coal City. Their hopes of getting rich linger in the defunct shafts under their feet.
What is there?
Below the old mines, L'Océan Municipal, Revachel's underground cemetery. Le Petit Rat braved the underground passageways, trying to get to Le Royaume.
The tiny rats?
Children under 14. They go underground looking for artifacts to sell to foreign museums and for fabled relics. Their parents let them. They go deeper.
Deeper?
After rubies, melchiorite, lapis lazuli, plundered from Safle and Seol during the time of the suzerain. In the burial chambers of the kings, Grand Old Philip, Guillaume II, and even in the mausoleum of Philip the Opulent. 2 kilometers underground, in a winding shaft along whose walls mirrors have been placed, so that daylight may eternally fall upon the richest of all the kings. The mausoleum contains untold quantities of gold, and that special, purest of the pure magenta cocaine, favored by Revacholian royalty. Did someone say untold quantities of cocaine? Drop everything immediately and go looking for this hoard.
Why do you always ruin the mood? Electrochemistry.
Few
Every
Petit Rat
time.
return from the shafts. Even fewer find what they're looking for. A small child steps out of the black tunnel with silver trinkets in her pockets. All around her, white snow on the extinguished coke furnaces and on the weather-worn shacks where fathers beat their sons after drinking. The snow melts on your fingers, turning to water.
That made me sad. I'm done.
We should keep moving. Who knows when the snow will let up?
Yes, sir. Oh, the church.
Heavy wooden doors.
Oh, yeah, so we're not making it in there. Where could this trap be? What is that? Someone live there? Where am I going? Oh my god. It must have taken a lot of patience to do this. Hi. Can I speak with you?
A shaggy-looking girl in her late teens or early 20s kneels on the ice with an electronic contraption in her hand. Hearing you approach, she looks up.
Oh, hello there.
It's cold out here, but she's not wearing a hat. She must be freezing. Everyone knows drugs make you invulnerable to cold. You bet this one likes to party.
Your child, it's freezing. Where's your hat?
Huh?
I said you should have a hat on.
So should you.
I do.
You don't have to do anything.
I don't have to do anything. I am the law. You have to do what the law says. The law doesn't in fact not say anything about wearing a hat, so I'm not gonna say that. I should, and I do. Point at your hat.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Weird. It's nice. You should wear one too if you plan on staying outside in this weather.
Yeah, well, look man, fuck the hat.
Oh, okay.
Your pulse rises. What did she just say? That's not how a civilian is supposed to address an officer of the law.
Let's calm down. Let's calm down. Is that kind of language really necessary?
I'm sorry I said fuck the hat. I was concentrating on something else. My whole family swears and it rubbed off on me.
There's a pained expression on her face. She'll answer your questions now. What's your name?
Estelle.
And your surname?
Why?
I'm from the police. It's for the paperwork.
Okay, it's Berger.
You have little reason to doubt that's her real name. But she's not all that surprised by this cop show questioning, is she?
What's that device you have there?
This is a portable recording device. It's for field recording. Low quality, but still.
And the wires?
Actually, just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The wire leads to a contact microphone.
What's a contact microphone?
A contact mic records sounds from inside things, like this ice.
Interesting. How does that thing work? Where did you get the mic from? Actually, well, and let's let her talk about it.
The mic? I don't exactly know. Somehow it doesn't pick up vibrations from the air. The book said it only picks up structure-borne sound, if you like technobabble.
Where did you get the mic from?
Same place I got the recorder from, the Palaceum.
What's the Palaceum?
Oh man, you haven't been to the Palaceum? It's the coolest place in this whole drug-addled shithole. It's a music club and a synthesizer workshop on Boogie Street in Jamrock. Musicians live there, like real musicians. I once saw Arno van Eyck.
No way, Arno?
Thinking about it really cheers her up. It's a long way from here, though.
Sounds interesting. Who's this Arno? Everyone knows Arno. Sounds like a place for congregating homosexuals. Who's Arno?
Oh yeah. Guess you wouldn't know Van Eyck. Or really be a Palaceum going kind of person.
I get down.
I don't know what that means.
I grind.
I don't know what that means either.
It means I'm hip beyond my years. Nor do I, but I have concrete evidence that I rock in the form of wrecked tip player in a completely trash hostel room. I like the first one. It's funny.
That's cool.
She breathes on her fingers. Looks like she doesn't know what to say. Never mind. Let's talk about. You're right. Time has distorted me.
Man.
Oh,
Was there something else?
that's
About
not what
the
I.
contact mic, perhaps?
Actually, I had some non-mic questions for
Okay.
you. What are you doing out here in the cold?
Recording, I guess.
And what is it that you're recording exactly?
I think I'm recording cracks in the ice, but there's no way to tell. Not without headphones. I think I just recorded your footsteps too. Not sure how that will sound.
She scratches her forehead. Wait, what happened to the headphones?
My boyfriend sold them.
Let's slash his tires. What for?
I don't know, man. Things. Just stuff you need for life.
Everything checks out, sire.
What? What? No! Why do you tell me that I failed the check? Just don't tell me. Now I could... Now I'll never know. What are these recordings for? The cracks, the footsteps?
The musicians in the Palaceum used them for making music. They looped the stuff, cutting the tapes together. They make music out of cracks in the ice and keys jangling. Crazy sounds like that. It's hard to explain.
Just nod.
Anyway, I thought I'd make some too. It's supposed to be, like, a music place anyway.
She rubs her shoulders and looks
I
around.
don't really know what I'm doing. They use synthesizers too. I don't have a synthesizer.
She looks at the recording device, the thing she thought would fill her hours with joy and escape. It's turning out to be an empty fantasy. She feels childish, very useless all of a sudden.
No, never give up.
Tidis, you're called.
The lieutenant begins to take off his jacket.
No, man, fuck that, I'm cool. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry about the fuck.
I like this kid. What the hell?
It's okay.
The lieutenant backs up. He throws you a glance. Now this is where a hat would come in handy. Give her your hat. What? Not my hat. Give her one of the other ones that I have. Sure, you can have my hat.
Thanks.
It's a bit large for her. You said it's supposed to be a music place. What is?
That? The boys think it could be a place, like the Palaceum or something. Stupid. It's really not gonna be a Palaceum, that's for sure.
You don't know that. Also, the boys?
Yeah. Andre and the guys, they're inside, in the tent.
I had some other questions.
Go ahead.
Aw, poor girl. I know. Tell me more about this music place you've been planning in the church.
It's supposed to become like a club for anodic dance music, like that new style of synthesizer stuff they play at the Palaceum. Except that, yeah,
She looks at the old wooden church up on the poles. As a mean wind comes billowing in, the 6-story structure lets out a doleful shriek.
The floorboards are twisting, and the shooting beams are slowly cracking, like bones. Far east of the Golden Delta, beyond the industrial port, there is a black patch of unlit coast with the smallest creatures on the ice.
Okay.
There will never be a club for anodic music here. Not in a million years.
Shivers, you don't know that. So you want to turn the church into a club. Did you put the padlock on the church door?
No. Not really, no.
Draw the sticker in your ledger, so this isn't yours?
It's Noid's.
What if this... wait, is this Noid a friend of yours?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Why did this Noid person put a padlock on the church
to keep
door?
more weirdos from getting in. Fucking Martinez. I'm sorry. It's got the worst weirdos. If you get around to it, ask Andre about him, he'll tell ya.
Okay. So you want to turn the church into a club?
I know. It's not my idea. Andre and the boys found the place. It was supposed to be deserted, but now they can't even take it. Hey, you two are cops.
Yes, why do you ask?
Okay, well... maybe you could talk to Andre and the guys. Because there are some strange things going on in that church. If you're police, you should look into it, right?
I'll talk to them.
They're inside that thing there. Would be cool if you did. Was there something else? Go ahead.
The tape recorder lies on the ice like a discarded toy. Pick it up.
The device is still warm from her touch and heavy as a brick from the batteries inside. The company logo, Omicron, adorns its yellow plastic cover. Inside, the tape is rolling. The girl looks at the device in your hands.
I'm sorry you have to sit here on the ice feeling miserable at your age, or at any age in this weather, waiting for it to get dark. Whoa. Legendary. Whoa. Whoa, this is a special moment.
She looks you in the eye, her pupils wide, surrounded by a ridiculous amount of makeup.
Hey. No amount of makeup is ridiculous. The people who built this world intended it to be better for you, but they failed. It is easier to live in their failure with this by your side. Tap on the tape recorder.
The wind howls. She remains silent. It's real. Tell her.
It is not a childish fantasy. It can be a real weapon against what's coming for you now.
What is?
Her shoulders shake a little. Nothing if you got this. Don't be scared. Do I say the dark? Nothing if you got this. Don't be scared. I mean... fuck. I feel like it would be rude not to... I'll say the dark.
I know. I'll stick to it.
Something changes between you two. She looks at you differently now. As an equal. A fellow human being.
Nice. I wish she had been doing that from the beginning, but I'll take it.
So thanks, I guess, for the psych session. Maybe I can return it. What's been eating you, officer?
You said eating me. There's nothing. Why? Why is this what you choose to say? But I'll say it.
Come on, I can tell. But, okay. Be a boyadero about it if you want to.
I guess there's something that's been making my life hell.
What is it?
I think it's the plight of the working class. Everyone just smooching off of the entrepreneurial class, shackling the doers. I think it's all these foreign people taking our jobs. People just keep putting their selfish interests ahead of the greater good. There we go. I like that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no one understands that sometimes you've got to make sacrifices for the sake of progress is all very distressing.
So, the thing that's been eating you is the slow pace of social progress.
Yeah, actually, I struggle with it every day. Don't get me wrong, I'm all for slow and steady progress. I just wish people would be a little bit more reasonable is all. Yeah, pretty sure. And I have some questions about something. No, let's do one.
Okay, so you're not that upset, it sounds like.
I told you, I'm highly distressed by the state of affairs.
And you're sure it's social progress you're distressed about, and not, I don't know, some chick?
Perhaps.
Oh my god, she just... Wow. Bullseye. Now that you mention it, I found these letters I had thrown in the trash. They might have something to do with it.
Okay. Why'd you think that?
First, they had just the faintest scent of chewing gum on them. I could still smell it under the shit. They were written in a woman's hand, and oh boy, did reading them make me not feel good.
There you have it then, chick trouble. Not political after all. Who was she?
I don't remember.
Really? You seem to be pretty upset about this chica. Are you sure you don't remember anything about her?
Read to filth? Natty, what? Wait. Yeah, I remember her scent and that's all.
Wow, man. That's some pretty strange shit. Are you sure the letters were for you?
Yeah, I'm sure. Why would I have reacted so strongly otherwise? Oh my god. Oh, we're
How
not
come
saying
you
that.
don't remember though? Is it like some selective memory thing?
Ooh, wait, what do you mean by selective memory?
Man, when I get hurt, I just want to forget that shit, you know? That kind of selective memory.
Oh, Retta, she fucking nailed you. She literally did. Like, my god, she profiled me so well. Oh my god, maybe we could recruit her into the police force. When I get her, I just want to forget that shit, you know, that kind of selective memory. Boy, do I'm a personal victim of selective memory. That's why I don't remember most things. I think it's more about me getting so unbelievably drunk I completely erased all memory of this world. You might have a point there, selective.
Yeah. Or it might just be some psych bullshit, you know? Königstein wank.
What?
You know, the psych thing they've got going on there. Rich people like it. People in Königstein are mostly rich.
You know, I'm not sure this made things any better, alright? Thanks for the bullshit psych thing then.
You're welcome. Might be for the best to keep that shit forgotten though. Just my opinion. If it itches, don't scratch.
Yes, but it itches really, really bad.
You seem surprisingly comfortable with being questioned. Why is that?
Well, it's just questioning, right? You're just questioning me. It's what cops do.
Have you been questioned before?
Once or twice, yeah. I'm sorry I haven't had the Revachol experience they get east of the river.
So what trouble have you gotten into with the police?
The usual. I had a shitty run as a teenager.
What's the usual?
You know, drinking, getting into fights. The ugly stuff that happens when you move out your parents' place at 13. In Forberg.
This girl is a reformed Kuno-ass. That's crazy. Oh wait, what is in...
Is this a rhetorical question?
No, I literally can't remember even the most basic terms sometimes.
Forberg, not in Forberg, is a massive banlieue south of Jamrock Quarter. It is the largest ghetto in Revachol, possibly the world.
Turn to the girl. And why did you have to move out when you were so young?
My dad was a drunk. Plus, I guess, I just wanted to drink too, you know. Get my party on.
I get that. I'm a major party animal myself. Major. Drinking, partying, and disco music are bad for you. You should take me as a warning example. For real.
She nods very cautiously.
Alright, actually that's it for now.
Okay, bye.
What a cutie. I like her. See, Cindy, that's what you could have been. But instead, you decided to be a bitch about it. More tribalistic markings. This post is covered in little humanoids. A pole screwed into the ice keeps the tent erect. Trash from some unending party. And then another post. Painted with pastel, someone is trying to bring cheer into the world. Aw, that's cute. Wait. This is someone's home away from home, just like yours.
The tent is just tarpaulin fabric covering a pile of stuff. The flap is open. Inside, 3 young men are listening to some new form of music. It's like nothing you've ever heard. One of them looks at you.
Come on, get in and close the flap behind you. The warm stuff's getting out.
It's safe to assume this is their leader, or at least he thinks he is.
Squeeze him.
Sorry, we barely have room for one.
You go ahead. I'm too old for this.
Like him.
I'm actually not, he thinks. I just dislike delinquents.
I'm sure you will feel right at home. I'll keep watch.
Why the sass? Why he sass me like that? Canisters filled with what appears to be water. The label says distilled. A speaker. The big kind they use for live music.
You see a youngish man bleaching the tips of his hair with a toothbrush. He puts the toothbrush down and extends his hand in greeting.
Hello, I'm Andre. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Shake his hand.
His grip is strong, sweaty, and warm. He's trying to project and inspire confidence.
Okay.
This is my posse, Noid.
The young man with earrings looks at you suspiciously.
An egghead. Egg!
He yells. The tape player high above his head continues to blast strange music. Egg!
Together with a Settle Burger, who's out there right now, doing some seriously progressive sonic experimentation, we like to think of ourselves as music venue organisers.
Wait, how many music venues have you organized?
We have many in the pipeline, officer.
Ah, okay, so none. Why are you here?
See, we've been all over Jamrock North, prospecting for real estate to establish a new venue in.
Also for talent.
Yeah, thank you, Egghead. And while there is no shortage of raw, unfettered talent
so
spinning tops in
polite.
Jamrock, we've had rotten luck with the real estate part.
Place is a shithole.
I apologise for my friend Noid's potty mouth. I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. He has authority issues.
He's so cute. Stop. There's no need. The place is pretty bad.
Which brings me to the problem of occupied ecclesiastical property. I bet you've noticed the derelict hive of narcomania on the coast.
Whoa, big words.
An attempt to pander to your perceived conservative sensibilities. No person his age would ever use a word like narcomania with a straight face. Don't fall for it.
I called it. Enough histrionics. What are you talking
I'm
about?
talking about the church, and I'm not exaggerating. Even a place of spiritual refuge can become a magnet for all sorts of dopeheads and burnouts if left unattended. Dopeheads!
Dopeheads! What a guy, a true artist, literally. He angrily spits on a screw and starts cleaning it.
Well, I'm sad to say, that's exactly what happened. Sad because we were just about to put Martinez on the map with one of the maddest dance clubs in Jamrock. Nah, strike that, in Revachol.
Strike that! The world!
The world!
Sadder yet, because the dopeheads and burnouts hold up in there were the worst kind.
He leans back a little, watching you with a steady, serious gaze, letting you imagine just how bad those dopeheads and burnouts really are.
I won't stand for necromaniacs of any kind. No necromaniacs on my watch. Shake your head gravely. I feel like you may be laying this on a bit thick. What's really so bad about these dopeheads and
They're
burnouts?
spooky.
What exactly did you mean spooky?
I was hoping you would be the judge of that, officer. All I can say is, their spookiness is the kind that keeps us from restoring this church into a community centre and a place of spiritual refuge.
Also, they don't eat or clean the building. Shit's gonna collapse.
People just want to spin tapes without them spooking it up. Place has bad signs. No one can dance like that.
He's giving Peggy power. He's giving Peg from Sing, the male pig. That's who Egghead is.
Thank you, Egghead. So you're gonna look into it, right? It should be a police matter. Getting them out. Whatever spooky stuff they're doing, I'm sure it's not what the Ecclesiastes meant their property for.
I'll look into it. Tell me more. I make up my mind later. I have no questions for you. I have questions for you now. Yeah. Well. Yeah.
All right, man.
Estelle told me Noid to put the padlock on the door. Why?
Oh, so you met her. Good.
Good.
He's not as glad as he would like you to think. There's concern in his voice.
I did ask Noid to install a measure against more drifters wandering in. It's a temporary fix, just something to contain the situation.
I had to do it in an hurry. Not my best work, but it should hold for a while.
How long have those people been locked in there?
Not long. Like a week, maybe?
How can you be sure they haven't starved to death?
I'm super sure they're alive. I mean, come on. I'm at least 90%, maybe 85% sure they're still alive.
85% is not good enough when you're dealing with another person's physical well-being.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. I guess it wasn't very hardcore of us to just lock them in like that.
It really was not. Give me the key.
Of course. Noid, give the officer the key.
Only if he promises to look into the spookers in the church.
He looks at you gravely.
Officer, I apologise. Noid doesn't always understand the joy of giving for the sake of giving. I think it may have something to do with his childhood.
Is Andre like a future politician? He's giving politician. Okay, just give me the key.
Brilliant! Noid, the key!
Alright.
The speed freak dips into his belt pack and produces a yellow key. He then makes a sudden, coal-infused move, tossing it in your general direction. Be the cool cop, catch the key as it flies towards you, let it fall to the ground, then pick it up like a normal adult person.
It's as if time has frozen somehow. You think you can sense the key moving in the air. Yeah, this is going to be way cool.
Don't ruin the cool by overdoing it. Raise your hand in front of your face with minimum effort. Yay.
Blam! Straight in the eye. Straight in the old eye orb. In the looking ball. Man up. It's nothing. Pick the goddamn key up. Put it in your pocket and move on.
Why would you say that, Natty? Why would you say hope you fumble it? You literally did this to me. With your hand in your eye, pick up the keys. I'm getting too old for this. Where were we?
My bad.
He looks like he's genuinely sorry. He didn't throw them better.
Oh.
As always, we'll be right here, waiting patiently for the news. Yeah!
So you had a talk with Andre, and now you want to discuss things with Noid. Good.
Skin shows through the holes in the Speed Freak's too large sweater. In front of him, an open toolbox full of carpentry tools and parts.
It's good you talked to Andre first. Gave me time to get a reading on your sign. Can't really talk to people before you get a reading.
He turns his hand through his hair, which is combed back in mock seriousness, and continues to fiddle with some gear. Sign?
Yeah, gotta compare. See if we can align.
Interesting.
I suck at socialising, man. Even now, our sign synchronisation is way off. But I'll see what I can do.
He continues to rearrange his tools. I saw a sticker on the padlock. Can you tell me anything about it?
A sticker? You mean the yellow one? Can you describe it to me?
I'm not gonna show him the sticker. He's gonna be mad that I took it. The yellow circle, the human face with X's 4 eyes and a smile underneath. I think the X's mean the guy is dead. Why describe it if you already know what I mean?
So I can hear you do it. Sometimes the outside gaze helps us reflect on things.
Noid, don't bother our guests with your games.
Piss off, Andre. Me and Mr. Cop are trying to discuss art.
Yeah.
You shouldn't talk like that.
Yeah, you should. People, I don't mind a little foul language here and there.
The ban on foulness. That's the moralist plot to alienate us from our bodily functions so they can control us more fully. Anyhow, what was the sticker like?
Alright, let's just describe it then.
What did you want to know?
Was I right? Is the dead guy smiling?
You're the 23rd person to get it right. And I've asked 23 people. Looks like it's a dead guy smiling to the entire human race.
Oh, do you think that's so? Okay, what does it
We
mean?
defeated history. We are living in the age of history, and in the eyes of history, we are always already dead. How can we ever smile then? Because history is a lie, and so are its deaths. The present moment and life are the hardcore. The hardcore expels death. Or maybe he's not dead. Maybe he's just really ecstatic about the beats.
Or drugged out of his mind, come to think of it.
Not gonna mention it.
He blinks, waiting for the next question.
I think we've exhausted the subject
I
for
guess
now.
one could write an entire treatise on the thing. But what for?
What about now? Are the signs all right now? Why are you called
The
Lloyd?
hardcore aesthetic is esoteric. It's not meant to be discussed with the law at this moment.
It's not easy to reach a harmonic resonance of signs without some adjustment.
Does this mean we need sign matching?
Yes, further sign matching would do good for us. One way to achieve this would be by getting us into the church.
Okay. I don't feel like talking to Egghead, so I'm going. Man, that was something, that's for sure. Alright, let's make sure that these people didn't die in the church. That seems like a good idea, right? What a bunch of psychos. Like, they just locked people in here?
Wooden doors. The lock turns easily. You hear a click as the shackle pops open.
Let's go.
Pull on the
As you
doors.
do, you hear the echo of the doomed commercial area. Its black holes and dusty machines. Then the feeling passes. A great whoosh of air rushes into the dark innards of the church, as though rushing to fill a great vacuum in the heart of the city.
Oh. Pretty. Oh god, this place is huge. A strange stillness fills you as you look ahead. You should walk here, not run. Okay, I guess we'll walk. More of the fork lightning patterns you saw outside. This grotesque wooden figure looks half finished. Feels like it's trying to become one with the church. Ooh. Man, walking sucks. The blackboard is filled with complex equations. They look recent. Okay. 2 decks of reel-to-reel tapes spinning on empty. A portable Harman Wow sheet tape recorder. Someone siphoning electrical current from outside into this antenna.
A machine stands in the corner, watched over by the figures on the stained glass window. It's turned on and quivering with soft electricity.
Another radio computer. And this time it's already turned on.
He seems cautious around the
These
machine.
machines sometimes harbor traps, he thinks. Alarm systems and the like. Let's be careful.
We should leave. I doubt this place bears any connection to the case.
Yes, but this machine looks like the one in the Doom commercial area. Wait, let me just investigate it. Step behind the computer. Interesting. Hey, welcome back,
It's
Dia.
also quite similar to the one we have down at the station. Must be the same model.
You inspect the machine's framework. Careful not to touch anything. Wait, let me just investigate
You
it.
see fluorescent play and print buttons on the keyboard. A hatch connected to the central compartment is wide open. The lieutenant says nothing. You see the machine's glowing frame reflected back From his diamond-shaped glasses, you're free to proceed.
Look inside the
Behind
compartment.
the hatch sits a cube-like crisscross of filaments, smoldering in the dark like fireflies. Silver tape on the side says, in black marker, log, February to March.
Press play.
The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. An old lady greets you. Her voice sounds 100 years old.
Good evening. Votre accident on Saint-Brun. This is the East Insulindian Rapid Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
It's the same old woman you spoke with through the
Interesting.
radio computer in the doomed commercial area.
Yeah, I'm not doing this right now.
The machine's keyboard.
Okay. There's so many other things that we need to do. We'll come back to this later. First, we need to figure out if those people are fucking dead. Oh my god, it's more empathy. I'm an empathetic king. Wait, I gave my hat away. +2 logic and -1 perception worth it. Sure, why not? Yeah, oh my god, look at me. Look at me. Wowza. No, he doesn't want to talk to you. The signs are not in sync. Guess you need to help him and his friends out somehow. Proof that you're one of the crew. Who knows what he'll tell you. I don't really give a fuck. For the most part. Oh, hi. Him. We've never been this far apart from each other. A spider has spun its web around this wood-carved pillar. Really? That's what... That's kind of useless, was it not? Bowl is filled with water. A live wire runs directly into it.
The silence in this part of the church, it's almost palpable. All the shifting matter and shuffling of living things is gone. Nothing seems to exist beyond the church anymore. Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, even your footsteps would be completely silent.
Wait, I think I still hear something.
And then it's gone. Almost all of it. But for the faintest of hums, you can hardly hear your own breathing.
Stomp your feet and clap your hands.
You produce a few muffled thumps, after which the silence feels even more total, somehow.
Yell as loud as you can.
Your voice is barely audible. Not a howl, but the softest of whimpers. It's unnerving.
Turn to Kim. What's
the
happening?
lieutenant points to his ears and shakes his head. Then he leans closer.
Kiss. We kiss.
Can you hear anything?
Almost nothing. And it's beginning to worry me. Not really, but it's extraordinary. I've never experienced anything like that.
I wonder why the church was built with such strange acoustics.
His detached tone conceals how uncomfortable he is.
Same. It's probably nothing, just our imagination. Whatever it is, it's definitely real. Something odd is happening around us.
The lieutenant doesn't reply, but you can sense him tense up next to you.
Look up into the bell tower.
The orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible, then disappear completely in the darkness of the tower overhead.
Didn't I just turn down my perception by putting on that hat? Bullshit. That sucks. Thanks for nothing, game.
Just
I failed
darkness without end. It makes your head spin.
What's the darkness like? Try to make something out, anything.
There's nothing. You're dizzy and disoriented as you see dark and more dark rising.
Officer, what are you looking at?
He follows your gaze, attempting to see whatever it is that you are seeing. What's the darkness?
Filled with vague shapes of woodwork, the sense of a great height. It's like you see your own face reflected back at you in a vanishing geometry. A strange, alien image that's supposed to be you.
That's, formidable. It's like you see your own face. Okay. Oh.
You see something hanging from the rafters, looking straight at you with dark eyes.
What's happening? Who is Tiago? Wait. Who's Tiago?
Maybe it's possible to talk to it. Is that a man? Looks more like part of the carpentry of the building came alive and is now studying you intently.
Hey, who's there?
The man leaned forward a little, fixing you with a steady, unreadable gaze, then speaks.
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scared little pussy, Holmes. But don't worry, everything's gonna be alright. You come to the right place.
You motherfucker. Why is everyone reading me like a book? I hate this. This guy doesn't know I'm an alcoholic. Just pretend like he's wrong, please. The right place for what?
Here you can receive the mother's love. And when you're ready, she will take your hand and lift you out of the despair at the bottom of that bottle.
I'm not into religion,
This man
sorry.
is obviously a habitual narcotics user. Do we really need to question him?
I'm put off by this religious stuff, he thinks. And maybe the ceiling climbing, too. It's all very hard to square with the lieutenant's own view of reality. Hey, and what was that about the bottle again? You haven't even drank that much lately. Lay off it already. Shish.
Shut the fuck up, I hate you. I'm a policeman. I'm a policeman. I need to talk to you about police things. I don't know anything about alcohol use.
Oh yeah, sure. You don't know anything about alcohol use. You got it all under control, Way. I could smell the control all the way over here.
You don't know me. You don't know what it's like. There's something white pursuing me. White and very sad. This conversation is making me uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else. Honesty.
I know it's hard to admit that you have a problem. I was like you once. Couldn't take an honest look at the damage Albino was doing to my mind and my spirit.
You know, actually, since we're here, you may want to pay attention to what the ceiling climber is saying.
You bitch, Kim.
Look at these crazies. What is this shit?
For some reason, I feel like you have a point here. Adjust your tie. Who do you think you are, some crazy guy under the roof? What is this shit? You know, alcohol is central to my identity. That's a stupid out of it. No, that's all well and good, but we need... Oh, yeah, you know what? Yeah, you have a point.
Don't trust me. Trust the mother. I'm only the messenger, Holmes.
His voice echoes in the cold air of the church.
This is the Church of the Mother of Silence. You are welcome here.
He sways gently on the beams, waiting for you to take it all in.
This Mother of Silence sounds like a serious player. You might want to be careful until you find out what you're dealing with.
What is happening? I'm really confused. Some ravers want to turn this place into a nightclub.
The ones in the tent outside, right? I see them. Think they scared of me.
They would be, wouldn't they? Do they have a reason to be scared?
Nah, man. They look pretty funny. And I don't harm no one anymore. Anyway.
Though he used to, a long time ago.
Imagine the Mother of Silence didn't enjoy the stomping and screaming earlier. Nah, I'm sure she appreciated my efforts as the kind, benevolent mother that she is, right? I trust you won't get in the way of some enterprising youth. Their business looks promising. So what do you think about the nightclub that is?
Why not? They wouldn't bother me none. I'm usually way up there, imbibing. Ain't no music on earth that can reach where I go. Might even be nice to have some company.
He said that in spite of himself. He's more attached to the human than he'd like to think.
Interesting. Do you know where the other spooker is? Point out the strange machines.
Other spooker? Oh, esa viejita es muy estudiosa. Don't know, Holmes.
Wait, so there is another person living in the church and it's a viejita? That means like little old lady. Right, thanks. I'll see if I can find her some other way. Now let's ask about it.
No. I just call her viejita because of her clothes.
Oh.
She's actually quite young.
Okay.
Or maybe not that young. Age is just one of the many masks we wear.
That sounds kind of sus. You should not be saying that. And you don't know where she is.
That's what I said, Holmes.
How can you not know that when you both live
Don't
here?
really follow her comings and goings. Just see her typing on her computer now and then. We got different interests.
A mask is making my knees hurt then. Don't you know that your knees are just a social construct, Dio? Come on, keep up. So you've got nothing else to tell me? How she looks, what she does, who is she?
I'm afraid not, Essay. You just have to wait until she comes back, or
search through her radio computer.
All right, where did you come from?
There, Holmes.
He smiles strangely and turns his head up to look into the darkness of the church tower. Are you human? You were moving like a human. There must be something illegal about living in a church ceiling. I don't know what yet, but there must be. Yeah, let's ask if he's human.
I am. At least in part, Holmes. Until the mother's love burns away the cruel distinctions of the body.
A body is only crude so long as it's unformed, son. That's where your training comes in.
Yeah, my body is my church. That's why I abuse it, because I'm not into religion. I don't know. I think he might be onto something. Wait, legendary success. I don't want to argue with him. He's kind of scary. He's not scary at all.
Tell him, son. Show him you're not going to be bent out of shape by his philosophies.
I think having a body is great. I don't want to burn away any of its distinctions. Hey, are you a boyadero? You sound like you're not from around here. Well, at least you're human. That's a relief. What? At least I have a body.
That's because you so through and through with Al Ghul, bro. Keeps you heavy and grounded. Then fools you into thinking that's a good thing. If you was to surrender to the mother, you know? Get a taste of seraphic assistance. You never want to go back.
Okay. Sounds like you're not from around
Haven't
here.
you ever met a Mex before? Cabron. Surprising number of us around Rabbit Shop.
And it's great. Such diversity is a boon to the economy.
Not sure I'm contributing to the economy none, Holmes.
This is very true. This feels more like a cult than a religion. I agree. Although most religions feel like a cult to me. So it's not good either way. Well, at least you're human. That's
Glad
a relief.
you're feeling more comfortable. First timers are always nervous.
Okay, I have other
The
questions.
sinewy figure lingers on the wooden beams, blending into the shadows.
I think I know what he's here because he's a crazy person. Anyway, there's that. That was really odd. I really didn't like that. A cracked pane of glass, colorful. Frost has drawn flowers on the glass, obscuring the view. A scarf! Definitely a cult. I've experienced just enough of a cult to feel like this is absolutely a cult or something. Wow, I feel like there's a story there. What do you mean you've kind of experienced a cult? Did you get like a gym membership or something? All right. Into the creepy
In white, silver, and apricot
window we go.
fields, the young mother of humanism stands above you. A crack runs across her body. She is impossibly tall, oval-faced and sad. A dark and radiant majesty. Cradled in her arms are a pair of glowing lungs, clearly visible from underneath her flowing dress. You should kneel.
Not kneeling. Young naive running away from home me doesn't know how to read social cues and ended up fairly close to joining what nowadays me realized was absolutely a cult. Holy shit, Dio. That's shocking. I'm glad you didn't end up joining it though. That's good. Because, you know, once you're in, it becomes harder to leave.
Cold wind seeps in from the crack in the glass. Snowdrifts cover the floorboards at your feet. Above, you feel her multicolored eyes on you, inspecting you, as if under a microscope.
Look up?
The woman looks down at you standing there. She towers among her followers, architects, laymen, courtiers. There is a sad smile on her lips and a glint in her green-blue eye. Of what? Compassion? Remorse?
It's not possible to live? What? Let's do compassion. I love compassion.
As that soft word passes through your mind, the lieutenant draws an X-shaped cross from shoulder to shoulder.
Same.
Your fingertips touch your chest 4 times as you stand in the apricot-colored light of the window. Above you, the woman still smiles, her distant smile, sundered by the crack in the glass.
Oh. How did I know this is the mother of humanism? Maybe because the guy said enough about it? I mean, let's check it.
It's a mystery sprinkled with self-pity and regret. For some reason, unknown to your mind, looking at her delicate eyes makes you feel like you're ready for drowning. Your heart knows, but it does not want to say, not yet. Let these things be unknown for now. All you know is, this is the young mother of humanity, and that you should go. Do something else. Escape her sad, worry-worn look.
I didn't like that.
The mother
of
humanism stands above
I
you.
thought I could go in there. Never mind.
Wax painting on a single pane of glass. A crack runs across the length of her body, her face oval and sad.
It was labeled as some sort of group taking in troubled youth, but when I got there, everything just seemed off, you know? People seemed too excited. Yeah, so that's something that like really bothers me, is that things like AA and like any sort of like recovery group for either like mental health or like addiction of any sort is usually tied to a religious organization, and it's just used like, I'm not big on religion personally. I'm not a big fan ever for the most part. But this one specifically feels like this instance, you know, with the groups for troubled youths and alcoholics and stuff like that, it just feels like they're preying on vulnerable people to indoctrinate them into their cult. You know what I mean? Like, it's so gross and disgusting. It's just like MLMs. Those are cults, you know, and they target usually specifically women who are in bad situations or want to like do better for themselves. You know, they target like sick women or moms, like stay-at-home moms, you know, and like they spin all of these tales, and it's just so like gross. A group taking in troubled youth, like really like I know. I'm sure some of the people like actually want to like help, but the way that they're going about it, I think it's wrong. Because when you tie your well-being or your sobriety and things like that to religion, it makes it so that if you ever start deconstructing your beliefs, it might put your well-being at risk, right? If the only reason you are sober is because of God, and then you start to like no longer believe in God, what's gonna happen to your sobriety? It's gonna be on shaky ground, you know? Yeah, AA is explicitly religious. They don't say you have to believe in a specific God, but they make you admit that you need help from God to get for God to help you. Exactly. And that's just so damaging, you know? That's not what somebody struggling with addiction needs. Anyway, we have an ad. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick and we will be right back. All right, welcome back. Who is this? Kim. I don't want to go to work right now, bro.
It's Dolores.
I feel you.
The old woman was right. This is the DeLorean Church of Humanity in Martinez, or the Small Pinewood Church in some records.
You knew of the place?
It's a minor landmark, not easy to find. Most maps misplace it. It was built not long after Revachol's founding, 300 or so years ago, by first-generation settlers.
I just won't. I'll go in 2 hours. I'm late. Oh damn. Oh hey, Natty, have fun. Have fun. Have a good meeting. Don't work too hard. See you later. Man, a job with meetings, I could never. I would explode. What do you do for a work deal? I don't remember. You do like security? Oh my boss, I'm quitting anyway. Oh my god, look at you. How did that go? Surveillance and security for a casino. Yeah, I sort of remembered. But how did it go, like saying that you're quitting? Congratulations. Quitting my job was great. It did wonders for my mental health. What else do you know?
There used to be 7 stave churches on the coast. Les Sept Sœurs, they call them. The 7 Sisters. Only one remains. The rest were burnt in the revolution or used for building materials.
That sucks.
We should be respectful here, although the building appears to be deserted. I do not believe we'll find anything connected to the lynching here. Something else, perhaps?
It looks like the machinery lying around.
The lieutenant is leaving something out.
You know why it was abandoned?
I have a theory, yes. There was a police raid a while back. I heard the place was shot to pieces. The old woman in the village was being tactful with us when she didn't mention it. She has more respect for the RCM than many around here.
Who conducted this raid? He was cool about it. He understood that it wasn't an environment that I felt I could thrive in. The workplace itself, absolutely, but the schedule in general, workplace and materials, just where I'm working for my mental health. Oh yeah, no, that's awful. But I'm glad you took the leap. I know I was really stressed out about putting in my 2 weeks at work. And it doesn't, like, it's not a big deal. It doesn't matter, you know, but it can be hard sometimes, you know?
Well, your station was involved, I hear, although I can't be sure.
Oh no. Who conducted this raid?
Well, your station was involved, I hear, although I can't be sure.
Is that just...
Well, your station was involved, I hear, although I can't be sure.
That's like the first time the like dialogue tree hasn't been perfect in this entire playthrough. You're not sure?
3 precincts were involved in the raid, and people say Precinct 41 was one of them.
I look around. I guess I could have been here.
I'm sorry, I'm not saying you were. It was a clandestine operation. I don't know anything about it, why it was conducted, or who participated. I try not to pry into extra-district matters.
If I was here, I should find out what I was doing.
Good luck. You will not get information on a confidential operation from your station secretary just by calling. If you really don't remember, it might be better to keep this one forgotten. It happened a while ago. It's unimportant to our business in Martinez now.
That's true. Yeah, I have anxiety and it definitely doesn't enjoy quitting. Yeah. And my anxiety also doesn't enjoy most things, I'll be honest. I definitely get it. We're just a couple of struggling baddies, you know? Wasteland of reality. Insomnia. It has been brought to your attention that you're an alcoholic and that it's a sickness and it's killing you. You're crawling on your knees through life, your booze-filled belly dragging on the ground, your brain now fussy, now in overdrive, your hair sticking together with today's cold sweat and yesterday's vomit. Perhaps they're right. Anything is better than this, even bone-dry reality itself. Maybe you can quit? I mean, I'm scared. Kingdom of conscience. Heartache is powerful, but democracy is subtle. Incrementally, you begin to notice a change in the weather. When it snows, the flakes are softer when they stick to your worry-worn forehead. When it rains, the rain is warmer. Democracy is coming to the administrative region. The ideals of DeLorean humanism are reinstating themselves. How can they not? These are the ideals of the Coalition and the Moralist International. Those guys are signal blue, and they're not only good, they're also powerful. But what would it be like once their nuanced plans have been realized? Bro, why are these choices so difficult? Why did that punch me in the gut and I don't even drink anymore as much? Yeah, you know, I like Wasteland of Reality. I feel like it might be worth, you know, let's quit, you know? Let's fucking quit. I don't ever want to hear about electrochemistry ever again. Somebody left me a comment on my VOD on YouTube and said that because electrochemistry did something in one of my past VODs that I was weirded about because it wasn't regarding booze or drugs or whatever. He said that electrochemistry does anything relating to dopamine, not just like drugs and alcohol. And I was like, oh, that's fun. No wonder I have none of that. I have no dopamine. That guy internalized. Exactly. We're gonna quit fucking being just an insane alcoholic. We're gonna quit that and we're never gonna see electrochemistry ever again. And I'm here for it. Me, myself, at 1 a.m. randomly deciding to turn my life around. Hey, whatever opportunity, you know? Oh, I can put that on because it'll take off my, my necktie. Let's not do that. Woo! Okay. I know it's only been 2 hours, but I think that might be sort of it for us today. I have to do like multiple loads of laundry. So much laundry. And I need to like clean the house and I need to go walk my dog and I need to get ready for dinner because it's my birthday tomorrow and we're having dinner today. You know, all the things are happening. It's very stressful, isn't it? Go. Bim bada bim bam boom. Yeah, so just a short one today, sadly. Have a great birthday, even though you don't super celebrate it. Thanks, Theo. I appreciate you. I'll be back on Thursday with a birthday haul. I know for a fact I'm getting quite a few books. I'm very excited. Also getting, I think, a few vinyls. They pre-ordered the Last of Us limited edition collector's vinyl set, and I think they already have it. It already got delivered, so I'm very excited about that. Like, I'm very, very excited about that. Let me tell you. Can't wait. Me neither. Ah! All right. Well, hey, thanks for hanging out, Theo. I appreciate you. Don't work too hard. You already put in your 2 weeks or whatever. So, go to work and just chill, man. Who cares? You gotta do what makes you happy. Put this away. Perfect. I'll try not to. Have a great rest of your day. You too. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out, and I'll see ya.